Please prepare for takeoff.
So now we're over on TradingView, and as you can see, it was plenty of buy signals today, but the reality is that we started falling at 7 a.m. I'm watching this here. I start to see us fall off at 7, not 8, at 7. And 7 gave the first indicator of how the day was really going to go. We started falling, pull up, fell some more. Then you get over here at 8 o'clock after all this consolidation. I'm like, well, we're in a downtrend, so it's going to blast off of that. 8:05, missed all of this here, but that's okay. I'd get in later on at 9:30. Consolidate, 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 push up. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. So here we are at 9:10, and we're watching. Boom, we get in right here. We ride this puppy all the way down here to 9:16 for a massive trade. You're talking about $14 all the way down to $8. That's a quick $400 trade. It starts to run up a bit, returning to the area where it came from, which is why I have all these white lines here from when it crosses up there. And then I knew that we were staying in this downtrend for quite a while. So as soon as 10 o'clock hit, I caught this first candle with this massive wick right here. Down to the wick as it started to pull back, got out. And then I re-entered where it says sell here. Another sell pushing down. It didn't pull back up to the volume imbalance. It pushed all the way down. What is that? That's another 14 to 5, so $900. But in reality, I just took the 1,000 because I got wicked out of the 1,000. So $1,000 trade there. Consolidated. So now you're talking about we're at like 15.7. This puppy right here for basically another $1,000 trade, taking us all the way to $53,035, $24.83 on the day. The $7 that we lost is from when you sell the actual contracts. It takes a little price off of there for the futures. But you're talking about just a few trades for $24.83. Nothing crazy. We started our morning off with a couple of micro trades at the 7 o'clock hour just to get a feel for where the market was going and seeing if it was going in our direction. Volume imbalance, and then consolidating. And that happened a lot throughout the day. Massive fall, consolidation. Massive fall, consolidation. Push to the upside, more consolidation. Another massive fall, a little bit of consolidation, another massive fall, some consolidation, pushing to the downside though. And then it kind of just consolidated while going down the whole time, until you hit right here at noon where it stops and starts going back up the other way. Goes up, consolidating, goes back down, consolidates a whole bunch and finally pops up and starts to go up. And then the afternoon, I didn't play any of this at all because I hit the goal. And then 2, this was super choppy. So this is normally what's happening in the morning. So our end of day ended how most days begin as of late, but never get into the pattern of the market doing the same thing over and over and over again. It doesn't do that. So we passed our eval here. We failed the $75,000 eval, which is perfectly fine. Listen, many successful people are going to fail again and again and again and again and again. You're going to have to learn how to deal with failure in your life if you're going to find success. So through our failing of the $75,000 account, we now know what direction the market's going in. We now know that the downtrend is holding true, and we play the downtrend for the rest of the day. So even though I failed the account for 75K, it set me up for success literally minutes later. Missing an 8 o'clock drop and being like, dang, all right, well, we got to see where the setup is for the next one. Seeing the 9 o'clock drop and getting into that, so it all worked out the way it was supposed to. But I will be in the future sticking to the $50,000 accounts just because the threshold is fair compared to how much the profit target is. The profit target on the $50,000 account is $3,000. The threshold is $2,500. On the $75,000 account, it is $2,750, but your threshold is $4,250. That's a very odd amount difference to get into for only $250 more. And then on the 100K account, it's just not worth it at all. You have to get $6,000 without losing $3,000. How I blew the $75,000 account is I had some trades. I don't know if I can go back to that day. Let me zoom out and see if I can go back all the way to the day. So I had some trades Thursday, like here. Yeah. I had some trades Thursday. Is this Thursday? This is Monday of last week. Whatever. Anyway, I had some trades throughout last week, like do like this. They went my way like massively. I'd get to like almost $1,000, and then they would fall all the way down, and they would wick me out of X. Okay, so this is how you blow the $75,000 account. You're over here on. So Tuesday, you're trading. You know, it's going down. It's going in your favor. Let's see where this is. This is at 19 to 89. You go down 1,000, right? So like you move your take profit area down because you're like, okay, now we're gonna go down to 77. Didn't go to 77, actually stopped there, started running up, comes all the way through here, wicks me out, and takes out my stop loss. So now I saw over $1,000 but lost 250. So according to the account, you lose $1,400 off of your threshold. You only lost $250 off of the account, but you lost 14 off of the threshold. They want you to take profit. They're training you to take profit. We're consolidating, pulling down, and I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to go back to the downside now. Nope, consolidating to the upside means that we're going to pop up. Didn't see the pop up, missed it. All right, so now we're looking for like, okay, cool, we're going to start coming down eventually. Now we're in the up. We're going in the uptrend. We get into the uptrend. We pull down again, and we wick out yet again after seeing all this profit. But of course, our take profit area is like way up here now at 30.22. So we never reach that. Pull all the way back. Get out 250. So now it's saying, oh, you lost $2,000 off of your trailing threshold. Then add to that, you only have $750 left. A couple of bad trades, you know, in the morning, and all of a sudden you've blown your account because you got chopped up. Look at that. Chop. You know, you get in that, goes all the way down, wicks back up, stop loss. All the way up, all the way down, wicks back up, stop loss. You know, so you get chopped up in that there, and then we get over to this week. So now you're starting the day off. You got about 500 in your trailing stop loss. You've only lost like $750 off the account as a whole. But the reality is because you didn't take profit when you saw those massive profits, it cost you your trailing threshold. So when you're in these trades, let me go over to ATF. So we have one funded account right now. The second funded account should be coming through today. But let's go to these trailing thresholds. Let's go ahead and click on get started. Go down there. All right, very important are these trailing thresholds. They trail until you've completely filled that amount. Now, when you're getting the eval account, they stay there with you the whole time until you hit the eval numbers. So it doesn't matter if, you know, it's a $500 difference or whatever. It stops at $2,500 and then it goes up from there. And then of course you'll get like a few dollar pullback because of the sales prices. But when you're on the $75,000 account, your profit goal is $4,250 and your trailing stop loss only goes up $250. But you got to get $1,250 more with higher contracts. But the big dog, the 100,000 is the biggest problem for me because your profit targets now, it jumps up almost $2,000 from the 75K, and you only get another $250 on your trailing threshold. So you got to be even better. Same thing goes for Tradeovate. This is the Rhythmic, but the same exact thing goes for Tradeovate. Let me go down there just so you can see. Same exact thing for Tradeovate. So it's kind of it's not a good trade-off. Like the 50K is just so perfectly situated for you to pass. I would just stick to the 50K accounts. It doesn't work well. I tried the 75K and I blew that. You become more aggressive when you get to the 100K because one, you can trade 14 contracts, but your trailing threshold really isn't going up further but $500 from your 50K account. So you might as well do the same style of trading. If I'm going to do the same style of trading anyway, I might as well stick to the 50K account. I was asking my buddy, like, hey, you know, in your opinion, what do you think is better? And he was saying the same thing, that he mirrored the same thing that I was thinking, is that it doesn't make sense to move up unless you're moving up to like a $300,000 account, like here, where your trailing threshold is now 7,500. But then you got to think your take profit is 20K. But with 35 contracts, you can pull that in pretty easily. So I think the only place that I would really move up to from 50 is if I was going all the way up to like 250 or 300. I wouldn't do anything lower than that. So starting out, 25K just isn't worth it at all. You can only take out $1,500. Your trailing threshold is $1,500. It's super easy to hit, and you can trade 6 less contracts than the 50K account. See how you go 6 contracts up from the 25, 2 contracts up to the 75. Just stay in the nice wheelhouse of 10 contracts until you're ready to be a big dog and go for like the 250 or the 300. You know, then you're trading crazy money. You know, but I wouldn't do the 250 or the 300 until after I had like 4 or 5 $50,000 accounts going well at that. And we are on our second funded account right now. The reason I don't have more funded accounts is simple. I'll have a really great day and then like I'll lose a little bit of the money off of the total, and then I'll play it safe so that I don't blow it. But then also the reason that I don't have like 9 funded accounts is you have to pay for them within 48 hours. And I don't want to use my own money. But you have a paying for your account within 48 hours of passing is the rule here, right? So basically next month I'll have multiple accounts get started. But as of right now, I'm just going to have the 2. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know, we passed another evaluation. We fell one. You're going to have some struggles. It's not just going to be this constant boom, 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 boom. Let me check my email again. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Yeah. So yeah, we just got our certificate. Just came through like several seconds ago, literally at 5:37 p.m. It's 5:54 right now. So we are funded on this account. We're going to go ahead and take care of the fee and signing up for the account. So we'll go over that. We'll actually do it right now. We'll click this and we'll do our signature. So we're going to pause here and do our signature. So I'm going to pause the video for just a second here so I can do my signature and cover up my personal data. So as you can see, our PA agreement has been signed. We are now officially going back to signatures, and now you have completed your Tradeovate certificate. So now I have 2 funded accounts as of 4/1. No April fooling around over here. 5:56 p.m. Dual funded accounts now. So now you got double the income coming in to pay for all of the rest of the accounts. So continuing on, you have to select. You're either going to select PA trading account for $105 each month, which is a foolish thing to do, in my opinion. If you can afford $105 a month, you got to think that's going to be like over $1,000 versus $160 one time for the first 10 years and then 1 cent after that. I'm going to go for the $160, but that's me. You can do whatever you desire to do. I'm not going to give them any extra money. Read through all of the details here. Click on your disclaimer. It's just like when you signed up for the first one. You click next and it's going to take you to the payment screen. Now I'm going to put my payment information in here again. So I'm going to pause this. It is $160 flat is the cost of the account. And that's it. You're done for 10 years. It's going to tell you down here, subscription terms, $160 for the first 10 years, then 1 cent after that for each 10 years. So 1 cent per 10 years after that. If you've had this account for 20 years, first off, that's amazing. That's incredible discipline. And then second, I'm sure you've made a ton. You're not worried about that 1 cent. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pay real quick, and then I'll show you guys the activated account. Okay, so we're back on the screen. We have paid as of April 1st, 2024, 5:58 p.m. There's your payment has been successfully processed for $160. Please enjoy your membership. Click here to access your membership area. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to go to our screen and we have to cancel the evaluation account because your PA account is just going to replace your evaluation account. Now you cancel your evaluation account. Do not cancel your evaluation account before you have your PA account fully activated. Otherwise, you're gonna have to restart your eval and you just wasted however much money. Cancel account, other, PASSED, pass, cancel subscription. So now you're gonna go over here to Tradeovate. And you're going to see your 24 right there. You're going to click on this. You're going to log out. You're going to log back in. And then boom, now you have a live, active, Big Dog PA Apex account. So now you are fully activated. So boom, we passed the test today. We get our fully activated account now. So now tomorrow when we start trading on this account, it's full funded money. That is another account. Listen, guys, you saw me do it. This is another full transparency trading session. You can do this too. You can get funded I don't, oh no, I deleted it before I showed you how many days it was. What's up, guys? So in review, prop firms are just a low cost of entry to get into the trading world, to gain a great understanding, possibly get funded and make a decent amount of money off of your trading journey itself, not even when you become consistent and actually a good trader, but off of the trading journey. If you can make 25, 100, 150, $250 a day, you know, you can make a decent amount of money, and all you need to do for the $50,000 account is make 2,600 in order to be able to take out 2,000. Obviously, leave yourself more than that trailing threshold of $500, but if you can even make, just be consistent over the period of 20 days, you're gonna hit your goal. You're gonna make more than enough money to get paid out, and then you can just continue to build on your success by purchasing new accounts with some of the money, not all of it, some of the money that you use from the actual payouts. Get another account. You get paid out again, get another account. If you fail, so friggin' what? We failed an account today. We graduated an account today. And now we're sitting here a fully funded trader for our second account after failing an account today. So don't take those failures to heart. Don't take those failures as even setbacks, really. You know, every little tiny minor scratch is just an opportunity for you to learn, grow, and get better at this. You know, I'm still growing as a trader. It's only my first year trading. I've been in here for like a year and 2 months now in April. And I'm funded twice. And it's only taken me, because I'm a slightly more aggressive trader and I'm okay with more risk. It's only taken me 3 days on average to pass these accounts. I could say it would take anywhere between 2 days and like 20 days if you're just being like just consistent. If you're trading micros, it's going to take a lot longer. I'm trading straight up minis. Yeah, do however you want. I mean, it doesn't matter if you take 6 months to pass this darn eval. However much time it takes is whatever. Just get better at trading overall, and then you're going to be passing them in no time. But awesome. One last look at our certificate before we check out of here. April 1st, but no fools here, baby. Just funded traders.